Welcome back to Theme Park Spark. If you want to have the best day ever at SeaWorld San Diego, you need to manage your expectations and avoid these 7 common mistakes. Be sure to watch until the end for the one thing you must do that makes the whole trip worthwhile. But first, what to avoid. Number 1, don't expect the SeaWorld San Diego app to be very helpful. I mainly used it just for the map, but sometimes it wouldn't even load or it would randomly crash. The app is pretty glitchy, and the wait times listed are wildly inaccurate. It said Journey to Atlantis had a 5-minute wait, so we rushed over to Journey to Atlantis. We get there and it's a 90-minute wait. What's the point of you even checking ride wait times on the app? What's the point? There is no point. Grab a physical paper map and don't trust the app wait times. Number 2, don't expect to see the orcas in the underwater viewing pool. If you head straight to the underwater orca viewing area expecting to see them right away, like I used to advise, you might be out of luck.
They just put the orca in the pool over here.
We can't see them under here anymore?
No, he just left, or they just left.
They aren't always out in this specific pool, so we actually missed seeing them on our most recent visit. Number 3, don't expect a single rider line for any of the rides. So we just asked an employee that told us none of the rides have single rider anymore. That means roller coaster trains are leaving with empty seats and the regular lines crawl because single riders are forced into the standard queue. This isn't very efficient. SeaWorld, if you're watching this video, bring back the single rider line. Number 4, don't expect a Disneyland level of, well, anything. My husband Ryan, he said when he went in the bathroom the first time here, his very first thought was, this isn't Disneyland. Restrooms are kind of disgustingly gross. We're over by the Wild Arctic right now. Over there, kind of by, I think it's the Electric Eel ride or something, that's the closest restroom. The women's room is chained off, so unavailable. And then so I'm like, well, there's another one over by the Penguin area that way. And I went in it and it's like, the floor is disgustingly wet, gross, and I don't know why it's wet. So I went out of there and wiped my feet in the dirt because I didn't want to be in that restroom, so it's disgustingly gross. I finally found a restroom that was doable, but this is, I don't mean to sound like a Disney snob, but I understand the difference. Plus, unlike Disney, where cast members assign rows so families can stay together on rides, SeaWorld is a free-for-all. Okay, we just went on the Arctic Rescue ride, which was fun. We loved it. It was great. But here's the bad part. So they bring you in groups of, say, like, I don't know however many people, but say, like, that you sit 2 across. And if there's more than 2 of you, like in our case, there were 3 of us, you need 2 rows. But they don't seat you. They don't say, like, how many take rows 1 and 2, how many take rows 3 and 4. It's just like a free-for-all. So you have like no one in front of you, and then you look over and the third person in your group has 4 people in front of them, which means you're not going to end up on the same train, which is a problem. So we ended up all just getting out of line, and then there was finally someone in line that's like, you can go in front of us so you can be on the same one. They need someone seating people. I have never been in line for a ride before where they didn't tell you which row to get in. Counting people ahead of you in line is a gamble. Single riders can throw off the count, and families can end up getting split up, meaning you might end up on separate roller coaster trains. I've seen this happen. When it comes to the food, it's not a park I go to just to eat. Unlike Disneyland, where sometimes I literally go there just to eat. At SeaWorld, the food is survival. And sometimes it tastes straight out of the freezer. Oh, and it's a completely cashless park, so leave the cash at home. Number 5, don't expect coffee at the restaurants. On a recent visit, we bought the all-day dining plan, and none of the participating locations serve coffee, not even regular drip coffee. Your only option is soda, and even then, the fountain machine malfunctioned and dispensed white carbonated water instead of Coke, leaving us to settle for lemonade. Pro tip, there is a Starbucks just inside the entrance behind the touch tanks. Get your coffee there when you enter the park. Number 6. The employees that we've talked to at SeaWorld are very nice, but they're not very knowledgeable. And that's not necessarily their fault, but they don't seem to know where basic things are or answers to common questions. I would assume common questions, like where something is or how to find something. Like we wanted straws for drinks, straws. And they didn't know, the employees didn't know where they were. You know, things like that. They didn't know where the straws were. And we asked an employee at a different restaurant how to find this restaurant. And they're really not that far apart, and they didn't know. They had to ask someone else. Really makes me wonder, like, was it everyone's first day? Number 7, don't expect SeaWorld to be budget friendly. Everything is heavily overpriced. We're talking $8 for a tiny cup of grapes. And the parking costs even more than it does at Disneyland. But here is the most important part. Here's what you should do at SeaWorld San Diego. Do go to the shows and walk through all the incredible marine life exhibits.
Do you think the walrus feels good under the water?
Yeah.
Shark Reef, jellyfish, even the summer drone show are all top tier. This is why we keep coming back.
Wow, that was so much fun.
As for the rides, do ride them, but only if the wait times are actually low. Manta and Arctic Rescue are super fun family rides. We finally got on Manta, 90-minute wait.
It was awesome. I loved it.
But they are not worth a 90-minute wait. My son conquered his fear of heights on Emperor and loved it so much he went right back on it. But he waited until the park was almost closed and the wait time finally dropped.
I was like,
So this was the scariest ride you've ever been on.
I thought it was fun.
Go for the animals and the shows. Manage your expectations on everything else, and you'll have a great time.
That was awesome.
And also, if you are kind of like me and you're a theme park person where you take the kids to Disneyland and Universal and places like that all the time, set expectations that this is not a theme park. This is kind of like an aquarium that has a few rides, because they keep wanting to go on rides and I'm like, let's go to the dolphin show. You don't have to wait in line to go on the dolphin show. You have to wait an hour to go on most of the rides right now. For more tips about SeaWorld San Diego, check out my video about 7 ways to save time and money at SeaWorld. And don't forget to subscribe for my upcoming deep dive review on whether the all-day dining plan is actually worth your money. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified about upcoming videos about SeaWorld San Diego and other fun places worth visiting in Southern California and beyond. See you next time.